welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer, if you don't know me. And if you know nothing about my channel, I do everything sewing, vintage, craft, kind of wardrobe fashion thing. It's not a all-encompassing, but it's not very niche neither. So what I will be doing going forward is I am actually redoing my studio. I am opening an Etsy shop. I will be creating my own website because I am starting an embroidery business. So I will be letting you guys know all about that as well. And I sell patterns right now on eBay. I will be moving these over to my Etsy shop at some point once I get that set up. And come and check on the YouTube channel to see when that is done. I will post it. I will do a video on it. You guys will get all the deets. Okay. But in the meantime, I just wanted to pop on really quick, let you guys know what I have in my eBay shop. I will put a link below to eBay so that you can see some of what I have. Any of what I have is completely described in the description. So read the descriptions. If you have any questions, send me a message. If you want to get more than one pattern together, send me a message before you do your purchase because I may be able to package them so that you only pay shipping once. Make sure I may even discount it. Usually if someone purchases more than one pattern from me, I will discount the bundle for you guys. So some of the patterns that I have today, I have some kids patterns, I have women's patterns from the 80s and the 90s, and I have a few craft patterns as well. So, and some of these patterns are even from the 70s. So most of my patterns I get from my mother. My mother, she sewed all my life. She made all of our clothes growing up. She sewed crafts and dolls and toys and blankets and stuff for the house and quilts and baby layettes and you name it, she did it. And even as I got older, she always altered my clothing for me and made me clothes. She taught me to sew when I was a little girl. I didn't learn garment sewing from her. I am self-taught on that, but she did always provide some instruction. And there are times I still call her to ask her advice on how to sew something, or maybe I'm figuring something out wrong and I need help. And she's great help for that. She is in New York, so she does send me whenever she's going through her pattern stash or her fabric stash. I get all of her remnants and everything that she has left. Sometimes I get some amazing things, and sometimes I get some not so amazing things. But every bit of it I treasure and I love, and I only sell or get rid of things that I don't want really or cannot use. So yes, a lot of these patterns I can just send them to Goodwill or put them in one of those charity secondhand shops, but most of the time that stuff ends up going into landfill, and I really don't want that to happen. If these do not sell, and I'll list something for a couple of months, and if it doesn't sell, then I take that pattern and I will actually use it for a craft project rather than put it in the landfill. So this is kind of my thing, what I do. I'm actually going to start, I think I'll start with the craft stuff. So the very first one that I'm going to start with is actually for pets. It's a Simplicity 2984. This is a fairly recent pattern. It does have a pattern for a front car seat, for a cart cover. So like if you go to PetSmart or you go to a store when you have a little dog and you want to bring them in with you, you can put them in the cart with this. For a back seat cover that is for bigger dogs. This is actually really great. The pattern actually did help me a lot, but I ended up not using any of these patterns. I just kind of followed the line drawing and created my own thing. Because I just didn't want to pull out the pattern. And then there are some toys too. So a couple of bones, a heart that you could put treats in, and a pull toy. So all of the prices and everything are listed on eBay. I'm not going to list them here, but you can feel free to message me here as well. If you're interested and you can't find me on eBay, message me here as well, and I'll give you the information. I can even send you the link for the posting so you can purchase, or we can just do the purchase directly. So there's that one. Then we have B4478. This one my mom did send me. This is actually really adorable. It's a bug basket with finger puppets. And the finger puppets are a spider, a snail, a butterfly, a ladybug, a dragonfly, and a bee. And I just think it's absolutely adorable. I just don't have any use for it. It is a used pattern. There is some writing on the envelope. The envelope is torn, as you can see, but I believe most of the pattern pieces or all of the pattern pieces are in there. My mother is usually very good at taking care of her patterns, so she tries to keep everything together. So everything should be in there, but if you have any question about it, send me a message and I'll be more than happy to check it to make sure it's all there. Then we have a Butterick 4313 Bonnie's Bundles. These are for two different size dolls. One is a 17-inch tall doll. The other one is a 21-inch tall doll, and their dresses. So the patterns are in there for all of it. There is no transfer for the faces. This one is a McCall's 5303 Carefree Patterns. These are some stuffed animals. You get an owl, a cat, a dog, and a bunny rabbit, and the transfers are in there for the faces. They were never used. My mom usually just does her own faces and embroiders them on, or she'll just draw it on looking from the picture rather than using the transfers. The last craft pattern I have is Simplicity 2916. This is one I purchased. I did cut it out. I never used it. When I got it when my daughter was little because she always had her stuff all over the car, so I wanted the car organizers. So it has several different styles of car organizers, including a front one that also acts as a messenger bag. So it is cut, but it was never used. Then let's move on to the children's patterns. So I have two patterns here that are Butterick Kids. One is 5165, sizes 2, 3, and 4. That is this one with the little boy on the cover. And the other one is also size 2, 3, and 4, but it's Butterick 5223. Now I'm showing these two together because they are extremely similar. They are fleece items, which were very big in the 90s and are coming back. They are very warm and toasty for the kids. Great gift items for the kids. But there's a pullover of that, two different pullovers, a vest, two different style of pants, one with an elastic cuff and one with a straight cuff, and a skirt and a headband on this one. And the pattern envelope is damaged, but the pattern itself is fine. And then we have on this one, it's 1, 2, 3 different type of tops. So you have a crop top, and then two different types of tops, two different types of pants. One is a straight leg and one is more like a legging, which this little girl's wearing here, and the skirt. Oh, and a scrunchie. So there's scrunchies that they have in their hair. Those are also, there's also a pattern for that in here too. Then we have So Easy. It's So Easy, It's Simplicity, 7417, sizes 3 to 8. And it's this adorable little dress and jumper with the tops. You can do the short sleeve top or the long sleeve top. And yeah, I said 3 to 8. Then we have two new look patterns for kids. One is 6569, ages 3 to 8 years old, and it's two different styles of dress. This one kind of has a short jumper, and it's no sleeve, and then this one is the long sleeve, and this is just showing it from the back. The other one is New Look for Kids, 6396, sizes 2 to 7, and it's a variety. So we have a little crop top with shorts, a little jumper dress. We also have just the regular little shorts jumper. So absolutely adorable. Just making sure I looked at it correctly. Okay, so that's it for the kids. Now, moving on, I do have a unisex pattern. It says it's a Butterick 5239, that it's a men's size 30. The 30 would be for the waist. This is actually for men or women. It is just a drawstring pant from the 1970s. So it's a drawstring pant, very straight leg, very similar to scrub pants. Very popular back in the 70s, but I do have this pattern. Then I have a Butterick 4902, size 8, 10, and 12. Designer is Romini. It is this quaint little fancy dress with an open back. You can do it in three different lengths. Then we have, this is a See and Sew 5333, sizes 8, 10, and 12, and it's just the jacket and the skirt. This is an indie pattern. This one has not been opened at all. So this is from the UK. It is just called the shift dress. US size is 4 to 18, and you can do three different sleeve lengths on it, but it's just a basic shift, as you can see. Then we also have New Look 6559, sizes 8 to 18. This is for knit fabrics only, and it's these various styles of bolero jacket. And I'm sorry that I'm shaking the camera, I don't mean to, but you could do it with ties, or it's just the open bolero, and you can have the tie at the waist, or you can have the tie up at the neck. I'll go into my Simplicity patterns next. So I have Simplicity 8550, sizes 10 to 18. This is just a couple of different styles of shirt, including a shirt dress. We have Simplicity 5603, size, it's a small size, 10 to 12. And this is the peasant blouse with the flared skirt from 1989, I believe, 82. Then I have a Simplicity, this is a K8464, which is actually S8464, so just change the K. The K is because it came with a magazine that had another pattern, which I was able to use the other pattern, but this one I cannot utilize. It is too small for me. This is a size 6 to 14. 1950s vintage. You get two different style jackets. So you get the longer jacket or the shorter bolero style jacket and the straight skirt. And I believe this is uncut and factory folded. So the descriptions in eBay will tell you exactly what it is. If you message me on here, I'll redirect you there. But I'll give you the link for it, so don't worry about that. Then I have my McCalls. So I have an Easy McCalls. This is an all-in-one sleeve. It's not separate set in sleeves dress. So it's kind of like a shift dress with an all-in-one sleeve. So you can do long, short, or medium length sleeves. And this is size 14-16. Easy McCalls 4468, again 14-16-18. This is a Women's Day collection dress. Cut to fit petitable. So the petitable just means that you can make it for a petite person. So the sleeve lengths and the lengths of the dresses and the skirts will be for, they have for petites as well as regular. And this is the dress, the shirt, and the skirt. Here's another shift dress, but this one has a set-in sleeve and optional pockets. It's a Stitch and Save by McCalls 4450, size 12, 14, and 16. Easy Stitch and Save 2462. Again, another type of shift dress, but this has a very short little cap sleeve, almost sleeveless look to it, and the long jacket. Easy Stitch and Save by McCalls 5915, sizes 18, 20, 22, 24. This is beautiful, but it's just not my style. And what you get in here is the jacket, tank camisole to go underneath, and the long skirt. And it's all factory folded, not cut. Another Stitch and Save by McCalls 3459, sizes 10, 12, and 14. It's a very simple top and elastic waist skirt. Now moving on to our final patterns, we have our Vogues. So I have a very easy Vogue Career. So this is from their Career line. This one is not a designer. Some of them are designers. This is pattern 7464, sizes 8, 10, and 12. You get the same, it's the same top, okay, but it's for a dress. So you can either do the dress with the straight skirt, which is this one down here, or the flared skirt. There's a very easy Vogue 7747, sizes 8, 10, and 12, and you can do the top with the short or the long sleeves and a straight skirt or a flared skirt. Very easy Vogue 8466, again size 8, 10, and 12. It's the jacket, the top, and the culottes, and the culottes come in two lengths. Very easy Vogue 7253, sizes 8, 10, and 12. I almost didn't give this one up, but the sizes are too small for me, but it's really, really adorable. And it's actually 3 pieces. So you get this very shoulder padded jacket, okay? And again, you can adjust that for your whatever you want. This top with the shawl collar and the straight skirt, and it looks like the skirt is elastic waist, but I'm not sure. And these are Mrs. Half Size. So this is a half size, not a full size. So more for petites than it is for regular. Very easy Vogue, pattern 7061, sizes 12, 14, and 16. This is almost like a blazer dress or a coat dress. I really, really like this closed style one. But again, it just doesn't fit me. I don't know. If this one doesn't sell, I might try to grade it. I haven't decided yet, but I just think this is beautiful. And then we have this one. Now, I have another pattern by, I want to say it's a McCall's pattern. It's kind of similar, and it has an asymmetrical skirt to it. It's a much more modern pattern, so it doesn't have those awesome shoulders. But this is very in now. This is size 12, 14, 16, if I didn't say. Very easy Vogue, size 6, 8, and 10. A very simple pattern, which is why I'm not keeping it, because I can actually create this one on my own. And it's basically you have a shirt in 3 lengths. So you got a hip length, a low hip length, and then knee length to make a dress. Vogue's basic design, 2345. You get the cardigan in 2 lengths. So you can do it with or without buttons. And the top you can do with or without the turtleneck. And this is sizes 8, 10, and 12. Absolutely beautiful. Now I apologize also for the sound quality on here. I'm filming off of my laptop and I don't have a microphone in front of me right now. I can't find it. We moved in August and I haven't found everything. I know it's November and I should have everything unpacked. But with work and moving and unpacking, and we have extra rooms in this house that we didn't expect to have, it's been a lot of work. Okay, Vogue Career. This one is a designer's Anne Klein too. 2296. Size 6 to 8. And you get the jacket with the short sleeves, the jacket with the long sleeves, the straight skirt, and the pant. Okay? Then we have Vogue Patterns American Designer Dimensions by Albert Nippon. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. And it's a jacket and a skirt and a dress. Again, very business. And then this one I absolutely love, but it doesn't fit me. It is too small. So this is a Vogue 5 Easy Pieces, pattern 2292, size 8, 10, and 12. You get this cardigan, you get the pant, you get the skirt, you get the shirt, you get the vest. So those are your 5 pieces. So that is all of my patterns that I have listed right now on eBay. They've been up for a couple of weeks now, but I figured I'd let you guys know. And I'm going to be listing a few other patterns as well in the next week or so that I have found that I'm ready to get rid of. I will have these patterns posted through the new year on eBay. I'll probably move some of them over to Etsy when I open that shop in the next couple of weeks, next week or so. So once I have that shop open, if I move the patterns over, I will let you guys know. And they will be posted through the new year. And then after that, I am taking them off and they will be used for other things if they have not sold. So again, if you want any of these patterns, message me. You can DM me down below, put in the comments. I do read my comments. You can message me through eBay as well with any questions. If you want to get more than one pattern, definitely message me so that I can package them all up for you and discount them as well, because I always discount my bundles. And stay tuned for new and amazing content that's coming. Subscribe below if you want to know about what's coming and what's going to be going on with the new business and what I'm going to be selling and how do I get this all set up. Like this video if you like this content and you want to see more of it, because every time I post anything or list anything on eBay or Etsy, or when I have my website, on my website I can do a video like this just showing you everything that I've listed. So again, just let me know and we can have this whole community thriving. I hope to talk to you guys soon, and I'll be posting another video next week.